I laugh at this world when it comes to humans, or should I put it in better terms, human beings. I'm gonna keep on saying it. Many human beings on this earth I don't take serious because people would continue to play games and people would continue to live a fantasy life. And one thing, a lot of people used to call me cocky because they say you think you know it all, and I say, well, I don't think I know it all. I want to, kind of, like, when I'm finished this life, I want to know a good amount of stuff. Because, as I said before, we live in a microwave society where people in this modern day, in this time right now, they don't like to learn and they don't care to learn. And I watch so much people that's living that be, oh, we don't like the word idiots or fools or stupid, but some people may act and do these things, but we must not say it. But we must not say it, excuse me. But it's okay for people to tease people, call people fat, call people nerds, call people short, call people all type of stuff. I'm gonna say this, man. It ain't nothing about slapping the bully, but it's about correcting people. Okay? Cause I done seen a lot of people in this life where they live and is not living correctly. You know, it's not living correctly, and a lot of people living this life right now thinking that they could live and they could punk people or talk to people any which way. And I always say this, man. We only have two people in this world that could punk me, and even they can't get away with it. My mother and my father. That's it. Other than that, see, some people will be like, oh, it ain't none of that. I don't play with people disrespect, and I don't disrespect people. You know, like I always say, when it comes time for you to see your maker, or how people will say meet your maker, I'm gonna say this, man. I don't care what you believe in or what you know. Some people don't believe in the spiritual world. Some people don't believe in the spirit. Some people don't believe in the soul. And we have humans out here teaching humans wrong, as I always say. And I don't like it because when it comes to talking about melanated people, or when it comes to talking about the world itself, I seen where a lot of black people or brown people, you know, they will sell their souls just so other people could keep on being corrupt and keep on controlling the world. So when I say I don't get along with nobody and I don't get along with foolishness, see, I don't need the Bible, the Quran, the Torah, or none of these books to talk about God or the devil. And it's sad where humans need religion to talk about what's good and what's bad. Humans need religion to talk about what's negative and what's positive. And I'm just not for that game, and I've never been for it, and I'm not gonna go for it. I don't care how much you're family. I don't care how much you may be friends. But I'm not selling myself short for nobody in this world. I don't care who you are, because as I see, we live in a control world, and when you don't go by certain things that people project or what people seems to have control under a system, you will be deemed crazy and many other things. And that has nothing to do with color or religion. That has something to do with human beings being straight like sick, because some people will think that color and religion is just adding more sugar on the cake. But other than that, human beings will be ignorant without religion and color. And the reason why I always say I like to learn, because when you look at something like sand, or when you look at salt, some people will just look at it as sand and salt. But they wouldn't look at the origins of where did sand come from? Where did salt come from? Even with certain things of saying salt water. Excuse me, hold on. Yeah, they won't look at the origins of certain things, or they won't look at the origins of many things. And I remember from being a young kid, I always said it got many problems in this world and it got many solutions. But if you want to find out how to get to many solutions, you got to draw back to the beginning. And with that, it helped me out many times with many different things, you know, and a lot of human beings that I was around, when I draw that back and when I use my mind on human beings that try to use their ignorance against me, I was always wrong. Even till this day, what is it, February 26th, Thursday, 2026? You'll still be wrong in the eyes of evil. And some people will say, what do you mean? What do I mean? You humans that's living on earth, y'all still gonna keep on searching what's good and what's evil. What's God, what's Satan, what's good, what's bad. Okay? Odds and evens. Hold on. And when I look at it, some humans, they just live in chaos. They can't help it. They must. Bless up to you, bless up. Some humans just live in chaos and they can't help but to have chaos in their life. And some people are so corrupt in their souls that they will disturb your peace because they can't find peace. Okay? And don't matter if it's family, friends, or whoever. Okay? They will disturb your peace because they can't find peace. And it's for you to make sure that you're not going to be perfect. Because you're just not going to be perfect. And you searching to be perfect, like, just stop it. But you'll learn how to live with yourself. You'll learn how to live with yourself, and you'll learn how to be better with yourself and others. Because some people just live and they think that how they're living is correct. They think that doing bad or even being greedy, selfish is correct. And that's how the world moved. That's how the world is moving, where evil is running, and don't matter how bad you try your best, it don't matter to a lot of people out there. And this is why I will say to all of my people that live in this world, and you seen that you tried your best but it's still not enough for people, live your life and don't worry, because people will tell you they love you. And listen again, I'm gonna say it again, people will tell you they love you, but telling me you love me and showing me is two different things, right? And you know, like, yeah, use number 6. Yeah, you know, you have to be aware of people telling you, you know, and they will try their best to make you the wrong one. They will try their best to make you look crazy. And to be honest with you, it's one reason why I ain't got no love for a lot of these humans out here. Yeah, I'm a Rasta and we teach one love, but I'm not gonna love humans that are sick. I'm not gonna love something that's not correct. Never. Okay? Because only a fool will love something that's not correct. Only a fool will love what don't love them. And sad to be saying, I like when black people will say, oh my gosh, yeah, people do us wrong, but we still love them. You're a fool. Okay? And anybody that does that, or anybody that participates in things like that, you are a fool. Okay? Don't let somebody treat you wrong, and it's not for you to turn into a monster or anything, but it's for you to hold your position, hold your stance as a human being, as an adult. Okay? And I'm going to always keep on preaching this, because that's how we have a messed up world, because people do things to people, and you're supposed to shut up. Okay? It's just like, I'm going to use slavery for an example. Black America was supposed to be enslaved in America. And you were supposed to carry that burden. And you were supposed to be happy nowadays. Okay? You're supposed to be happy nowadays, where you're not supposed to be mad. You're supposed to like it. But a lot of people don't like it. And what we got? 2 more days until February done. Black History Month, right? I don't know what to say about Black History Month. And to be honest with you, I don't know what to say about black people no more in America and the world, because I watch so much black people bite the dust. And what I mean by bite the dust, when it came time for people to stand up for black people, right? You had so-called black people trying to make other black people look bad in front of others and just trying to kiss butt. So that's what I mean by bite the dust. You could be fighting for your people, but it'll be your same people saying, no, it's okay. They didn't do nothing. Everybody is humans. No, everybody wasn't humans in this world when they used black people as an example of what it is to control and what it is to enslave a human being. You have to understand that. Okay, many people on this earth, yes, been enslaved, but they use the black people in this world to put a lock and key on what you call slavery and control. Okay? Because I'm going to just say it like this. They use black people for a lot of experiments. And some people don't like to hear this, but I'm going to say it. African Americans was an experiment that exploded into something where they didn't expect it to. They didn't know that this was going to happen in America. They didn't know that African Americans will stand up like this in America and abroad. Because they thought after they beat them down, they thought that people wasn't going to look back and search for their history or search for who they are. And for the people that want to always make the crazy arguments and the crazy things of saying FBA this or this and that, I'm going to keep on saying it because BLACK, some people don't know what that is, okay? You can talk about it in the public eye, or you could talk about it in the private, or you could talk about it how they're talking about it nowadays on social media. But the thing is, right, I'm going to say this. Whether you want to argue in your house as black folks, or whether you want to argue in the world, in the public eye as everybody, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, because I'm not going to act like I'm the smartest person in the world when it comes to black people or black studies. But one thing where nobody will never play with me when it comes to black studies, I'm not playing with the line, okay? It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts, or maybes. It stands on one thing. Black is black. And I see a lot of people want to play tug of war with the line. No. They didn't play tug of war with us. So, and when people want to say, oh my gosh, you're showing, you got to show that we're better than them. Well, you know what? We've been showing that we're better than them. But it ain't no time to make people beat you down. And then you want to still be saying, peace, power, peace, power, peace. No. Okay? Like, my ancestors ain't give me that peace, power joint. No. And the thing is, I see how they like to play games with trying to say nowadays of when you being woke is something, is a problem. You're being extreme. Well, I see so much people in this world where sat down with people from Pakistan, sat down with Indians, sat down with Dominicans, Puerto Ricans. And one thing people will tell you, different people, and a lot of people hated this, and they still do till this day. Delvin ain't never stopped talking about black people doing good. I'm never going to stop, because one thing that I see nowadays is black people are trying to stop black people from talking about black people, and black people are trying to stop black people from others teaching others, and for us to reach our high potential, as in finding your soul, finding your spirit, finding your ancestors, finding your elders, and even finding yourself. And I'm going to say this, it's very hurtful, okay? And not hurtful on no why. No, it's hurtful to the sad point where, I'm going to say this, cowards die 1,000 times, but you know how the story goes. A real one dies only once, and then you become reborn again, okay? Because yes, the physical flesh must go, but that soul and that spirit will never go away. So when you can't stand, and that's why I say, people, you living on this physical of overstanding things that they put in play. A lot of people is living by certain things that, to say where they overstand it, that, yo, I heard so much people say that they can't do nothing about it. And I'm there like, wow, you can't do nothing about it. So why should you ever say God name out of your mouth? Why? And it's not for me to say, why do you believe in God? Because I'm going to say this. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you believe in. But once you start talking like that, I can't do this or this can't do that, or nah. Because from I could remember, okay? From I could remember, God always had my back. Whether you want to call it God, Buddha, Allah, Krishna, Jah, whatever, Jesus. I ain't never go a day without Jah not having my back. And this is the thing I'm going to explain. Just because you're not under a set religion or program, I'm not one of those people that's going to say, oh my gosh, he's not a Christian, so he don't know God. He's not a Muslim, so he don't know. You know how childish y'all humans sound and how stupid y'all sound? I remember when I was a teenager, I used to get into arguments with people because of stuff like that, but I had to learn, like, yo, Delvin, why is you entertaining that foolishness? Because those who know, they know, and those who don't know will never know. So why would I get into a conversation, or why would I even enter that? Because some people will say, yo, you being cocky. Nah, I ain't being cocky. Flesh is flesh and soul is soul. God done made this soul what I have. God done gave the spirit to be here. So whatever a human say about physical world, it doesn't matter in the spiritual world. And that's why I see a lot of people, I'm going to keep on saying it. Religion and spirituality, stop trying to mix it up. Okay? Spirituality will never need religion. But for all you people out there be acting like you're scholars and you want to teach people about religious stuff, and then you want to actually tell people that having a religion is spirituality, and it's I just don't like it, because I don't like the foolishness of when they tell, oh, I'm getting more spiritual. You are? How are you getting more spiritual on a sense where you're reading a book, right? But then you can never tap into God. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Because no matter how you want to twist and turn it, the Messiah is the Messiah. And you can't change that. Okay, the Most High is the Most High. And you can't change that. I watch so much humans come with their little folly. You a Christian. You a Muslim. All these different things. You're black, you're white, you're Chinese, you're Indian, you're Dominican, you're Puerto Rican. And let me tell you, no disrespect to nobody, but all of it sounds stupid. Even Antiguan, St. Tomian, Jamaican. But for those that overstand, only thing you is a celestial being with a human body, and some humans will fight. They'll fight. This and that. Nah. Start to understand yourself and the rest of the world without judging or trying to put a lock on the world. Try to see the world not from your perspective, or not from your viewpoint, but try to see the world as it really is. Okay? Thank you for everybody that joined this live. Have a good one. God bless, Ryan. Love.